Hi, my name is Dick. I have a store called Traditions Fair Trade, which I started in 1992. And currently, I'm not doing as much commerce as I used to do because over the years I opened my main store in Olympia along with the cafe where we ended up doing events and concerts and so forth. And one of my employees, when I was ready to slow down, Jody, took over that store and is operating Traditions in Olympia as her own business. However, when I started in 1992, I actually started within a restaurant which we still have in Tacoma called the Antique Sandwich Company. And I started selling items there because I attended what was the very first conference of our organization in San Francisco and met people there that the way they were conducting trade and partnerships with artisans resonated with me and my values and my social beliefs and political beliefs, and I decided to start selling goods. And I actually met Rick and Denise about that point when they were unaware of this fledgling organization, but they were working in Nepal. And I can tell you about how we met. So I had, at this point, I mentioned that I opened it initially in Tacoma, but then I decided to open my main store, or larger store, in Olympia that also included a cafe. Not very initially, it's just a store, but very soon it became a store and a cafe. And it's near the waterfront in Olympia where sometimes craft fairs happen. And at one of these craft fairs, I wandered down the boardwalk and just sort of looking at things. And Rick and Denise, at the time, I think mostly marketed by doing things like Folklife and Bumbershoot and various crafts fairs, and they were there. And from talking to them, I realized that the way they were working with the groups, Takuti and the other artisans that they started to work with, was really what I was doing with any number of artisans and groups in fair trade. And that began a conversation that eventually led them to investigate this organization called the Fair Trade Federation and to become members. And that was the beginning of a relationship, not only because we became friends, but because of the incredible products and the range of products that they were developing with Ganesh Himal, and that were very popular within my store.